guests are sisters, collaborators, Emmy-nominated producers, and hosts of the world's first podcast, the second season of their Emmy-nominated and critically acclaimed show, Nobody Wants This, starring Kristen Bell and Adam Brody, will be streaming on Netflix October 23rd. Let's take a look.
Next question. Where's the last crazy place you guys had sex?
We don't do that.
What do you mean, you don't have sex?
We have.
You know what I mean.
Okay, fine, lame. Give me one juicy thing about your relationship.
Morgan,
Gray, like the freakiest thing you guys have ever done.
We don't do anything that the audience would find interesting.
Oh, wait, that's not true.
Ooh, okay. Tell me more, Rabbi. Say more, into the mic.
Sorry.
Into the mic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Sorry about
I'll let you get back to it.
So the thing about Morgan is that she doesn't understand privacy based on the fact that all her passwords are 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have a folder full of her nudes on my phone.
Please welcome back to the show, Aaron Foster and Sarah Foster. To have you both back. I mean, we've seen each other via podcast and whatnot, but you have not been here in person for 10 years, and look at how we have not changed. So much the same. It's eerie how much the same.
I have so much like fake hair in now. I didn't used to have fake hair.
I was about to say, neither of us had fake hair there.
And look at though, Aaron, once again, you've chosen to sit closer to me.
Well, your producer told me to sit here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
So this isn't a power move?
No, but
Okay.
I mean,
I'm beginning to think that is this a you thing? Did you ask to sit?
Could you, look, you should just be happy we let you sit on that
yeah,
side of the
I
couch.
agree.
There's a lot more couch over this.
You know what?
It is not. We're so happy
No,
to
but
have
it
both
feels
of
like you maybe hate Sarah. Should we?
I don't.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
yeah,
switch,
please,
let's
Sarah,
switch, let's
come into the fold here.
No, but here's
I'm going
the
to show you
truth.
there's no bias here.
But also, she's like new best friends with your wife. I'm not
Yes.
invited into that friendship, so there's a lot of
Well,
dynamics.
by the way, we were both not invited. You're having dinner with my wife tonight, and your husband's coming.
No, he's not even in town. There are husbands coming though.
Okay, so there's more wives even?
Yes.
So now it's a party.
No,
now
it's-
I'm missing a gala.
No, it's like all your friends.
Yeah.
Except for you.
I'm not
And me.
coming.
Yeah.
And my wife said I had plans.
Yeah. It's interesting, right?
Huh.
We should call her.
Do you have her number?
Do you have her number?
Yeah, well, I have her old one, I guess.
No, things have changed for you guys, and she wanted me to let you know.
Well, this is the right way to find
I
out.
thought so too.
Hey, congratulations on the show. This was right away a hit for Netflix. You found out pretty quickly after it premiered that you would get a second season, which is just thrilling and almost never happens.
Yeah, no, they moved really quick on it, and it was great because I was available, you know?
And it also got nominated for 3 Emmys, which is so exciting.
Yeah.
What were your expectations about nominations on the day of?
You know, we went in really thinking we're gonna lose, so don't get expectations up. Just like look cute, look
But you wrote
happy.
a speech, right? Or no?
Look happy for people.
Look, by the way, you do look very cute.
Oh.
You do look very happy.
Look how cute we are.
I mean, look at this. That's very cute, happy people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you definitely went into the
Yeah.
night. It's an honor to be nominated.
I went in, it's an honor even to be in the room.
Yeah.
Okay? And then as the night goes on, there's a couple surprise wins, and you're like, okay, you know, maybe we have a chance here. And then they really did something that was really messed up. And like, I don't know who's in charge around there, but I gotta talk to you, okay? Because their producer came up to me right before our category of like
Emmy
best,
producer?
I don't know, Mrs. Emmy.
Okay, gotcha.
And
Tall woman, gold,
yes.
like this.
Really catches you off guard. No, this woman, and she said, can you switch seats with your husband? We need you on the
yeah.
aisle. And I was like, oh, well, I'm winning. This is
Yeah.
crazy. Simon, get out of here, because I'm about to win an Emmy. And
But also the best part of the thing is, you know how they show, my favorite part is when they show the reactions of the losers.
Yeah.
You know, because you really want to see how people will react and whatever. And in our category, they didn't show anything.
I mean, I've had the camera very close for multiple losses, so.
okay.
Well, they care about the actors. 'Cause
Yes.
For the actors, they do it, but I guess for like behind the scenes kind of people,
Well,
they're like, we don't care about
that's
their
when
face.
you're really gonna find out if someone can act, when they're like,
By the way, though, when Seth Rogen won for the studio, and I was not happy for him at all,
Yeah.
and I showed that, I just wasn't on camera.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You know, that's really nice because not a lot of people go out of the way to be like, I was not captured being unhappy on your
Yes.
behalf, but I'd like you to know.
No, I was like basically booing, and like no one noticed.
No, everyone stood up except for you, but no one cared because we were in like the 50th row.
Yeah.
I think we were row 50.
We still had fun.
did.
It's weird that they would put you in the 50th row
Or
because.
maybe the 40th.
Well, 40th, yeah. Did you, obviously you guys collaborate about this. A lot of it is from your own life. Do you have rules about what is allowed in versus what is too personal?
Aaron?
Honestly, you know, we've had little tiffs about this, I would say. Sarah and I, also my husband and I tried to put, my husband and I have like a handshake that we started, sort of accidentally, it grew over time. And I tried to put that in, he found out and he was like, that's insane. That's where I draw the line, so you won't see it in the next season. Sarah and I, you know, listen, what happens in the writer's room is really nobody else's business.
Sure, yeah. I apologize for prying on the talk
Yeah.
show.
She basically, we call her, she's like the family troll because nothing is off limits. You know what
Oh,
I
I
mean?
see.
Like, nothing is. Some things are off.
You, how old are you? 2 girls?
I have 2 girls, yeah.
Gotcha. And are old enough to watch the show?
So 14 and 9.
So
I mean,
very much so.
Yeah, well, the 9-year-old loves it, but is it appropriate for a 9-year-old? I don't know.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. But, you know, the 14-year-old actually doesn't care about it. The 14-year-old wanted to meet Leighton Meester. That's what she.
That's a fair
That's
ask.
what she cared about. The 9-year-old
Yeah.
is just.
The 14-year-old says that we are cringe.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So even though you are producing a hit show, it is not that you get no cool points off it at all?
No, I said to her daughter recently, I said 6'7", and she said, "You're so cringe." Do you know? Yeah. Do you know about 6'7"?
I know it's a thing that if I said it would be cringe.
How dare you? And this is why you're not invited to dinner.
Yeah, no kidding.
Honestly, we're not on Love Island, or she'd care. You know what I mean?
Well,
if
that's
we were
the
on
thing.
Love Island.
No, right. In order to be cool with a girl that's 14 years old, you gotta give up a lot of your dignity.
Yeah.
You gotta go to islands.
Yeah.
You gotta meet guys on islands.
Which, by the way, I think Sarah should be on Love Island.
As like the mom? It's like, are there moms on Love Island?
There should be. Next year, there should be a mom.
Oh my God, a blonde bombshell enters the building and it's like a mom.
Yeah.
You literally enter on the phone being like, somebody needs to pick up the kids.
By the way, some people might be into that.
Yeah, I think some people
know what I
will
Some
be.
fetishes for moms.
Yeah,
sure.
of course.
Yeah.
I mean, so I've heard.
Yeah.
Do you have a podcast? 4 years you've had a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have changed as podcast co-hosts over the time?
Yeah, I mean, in some ways. I mean, we sometimes we decide to hash things out on the podcast. Do you and your brother do that?
Not really, but
You're a lot close. You guys feel very close. You're very solid.
the main issue is we're just never in conflict.
Oh, interesting. That's not something we've ever dealt with.
Yeah, but you guys seem like really great friends. You and your brother.
we really are. And
Yeah.
you guys seem like, how would you describe it?
And we seem like we're both people.
Yeah.
We are very
But
human.
do
we
you
are
decide?
flawed.
Do you decide in advance, like, hey, we're gonna hash this out on the podcast, or like?
No, well, like we had our premiere last week, and I was wearing a teal outfit, a pretty specific color, I would say, and my outfit was planned for a month. And the day of, Sarah had a wardrobe disaster and decided to also wear teal, and it looked like we were wearing intentional matching outfits.
Now,
not
did
a
you
good
know that Erin had like kind of called teal?
First of all, we are mothers. We don't call colors. You know what I mean? Like, it just sort of, I knew what she was wearing. It was a favorite daughter outfit, so I support that, our brand. She looks gorgeous.
Your favorite daughter. This is your clothing brand
Yeah.
with your sister Jordan.
Yep.
Yep.
We were happy for her to wear this, and then I got my dress. I tried it on. You know, you fit it the week before. It gets tailored. It got to my house a week later.
All right, Sarah, land the plane.
Okay, it didn't fit. It didn't fit, and it's not like I just have, you know, gorgeous dresses just at my disposal in my house.
So
I
she
had
just
one
happened to have a
dress.
teal dress laying around.
So now, Erin, how did you find out she was wearing teal when she arrived in teal?
when she FaceTimed me in the car, and I said, "What are you wearing?"
Yeah.
And she said, "They're totally different shades of teal."
They are. Do we have a photo?
I wish we had a photo of this.
Do we-
We don't have it.
I don't think we have a
Okay,
photo of it.
You can
yeah.
look it up online. They're the same.
They're
shade of teal.
different. It was different shades of green.
Yeah. Well, that's different. If
Yeah.
you said different shades of green, I'd be like, that's possible. When you say they're different shades of teal, I'm like, that's too close.
When you see it, you're gonna lose your mind.
I mean, I probably will
not lose your mind.
lose my mind.
He probably also won't look it up.
No, I'm gonna look it up. I'm so.
okay.
I mean, Tealgate. Everybody's talking about Tealgate.
Exactly. No, it's like a psychotic move.
I'm so excited. Are you thrilled that people get to see a second season?
Yes.
And, yeah.
I mean, season 1, we didn't think anyone was really paying attention, so
Right.
I wasn't as nervous. But now it feels like a lot of people are paying attention. So
Right.
I really want them, which is a good thing.
Great. Well, it's very cool. To make a hit show that people are looking forward to seeing more of is quite an accomplishment. Congratulations to both of you and Matt. On Favorite Daughter on the podcast.
Thank you.
It's so nice. Don't wait 10 years before you come back, all right, guys?
We'll be back.
Aaron Foster, Sarah Foster, over to the second season. Nobody Wants Us to be streaming on Netflix this Thursday, October 23rd. And the soundtrack for season 2 featuring artists such as Selena Gomez, Teddy Swim, Casey Musgrave, and more is out. And this Thursday, stick around. We'll be right back.